Knowledge. How y'all doing today? Please hit like and subscribe if y'all haven't already. Today's topic.
Yes, overestimating your friend.
Yeah, friends
Basically,
and family.
Yeah, friends and family, like your friendship and things. Like basically saying, you can call someone your friend. You can say like, oh, that's my friend, or that's my best friend, or whatever, or that's my favorite cousin, or whatever. But they might not perceive you the
In
same
that
way.
Yeah. And that's so true because this has been a kind of a trend that everybody's been talking about. And they do say that the recent research find that people tend to overestimate their friends and their family. Some people overestimate how their friends perceive them. Like you might say that that's my best friend, or that's my homegirl, or that's my homeboy, but now they might not perceive you as what you are saying about them.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Don't you hate that?
Like, yeah.
You can.
Yeah.
That's that. Like I've never really been in that situation. I've usually always spotted, fake friends before I really get too endowed with them.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I have had it happen to me. Like I said, when I say I haven't had that problem, I mean like I don't never really be like, oh, that's my best friend, oh, that's my dog, and then I know that they fake, they flawed. Yeah. Like we probably was actually tight and close or whatever, but then something either came between us, or like I'm gonna be honest. We're gonna be real on my situation. Like in my whole life, it's gonna happen to me twice. I'm talking about really my dog, my ace, and then like we do everything together. I give him money, he give him money. We was straight tight, but then both times, two different situations, it was a woman involved in both of my situations, and it cut us apart. And both guys, I remember telling them like I was always true to my loyalty, as far as if you my brother and I call you my friend or like that, that's what I am to you. Like I tell them, I be like, look, man, no piece of cat ain't gonna never separate me and you, bro. Like but they didn't have them same morals. Behind on their side. And that's what killed me too, because then the chick would come back and be telling me, like, so then I'll confront them. I don't never go off what somebody say. I go to the source. Like, I've never been one to hold my tongue, so I go to, hey, bro, you said this, you said that, or what's this I heard about that? No, I ain't never, no, man, no, never that. But then, now him and the girl into it, or like that, or either they'll both just disappear from me, or like that. Now I'm like, oh.
But that's how it is, and They really do say that this is what the recent research, because this has been becoming a problem, that overestimating a friend or a relative, they say over half the people that you call your friend would not even agree with you.
Yeah,
they wouldn't even agree with you.
Yeah,
like that's just it, And I know people that do that. It's a lot of people that say, "Oh, People think that if you are a true and solid friend or family member to someone, then that person automatically have to be that to you, and that's not so. That's why they are saying, because this is starting to be where it's causing fights in relationships for us friends, it's causing fights in the family, it's causing disconnect with the family, it's causing family members not to talk, friends not to talk, what you saying.
Yeah.
So you have to be able to really know that, okay, just because you consider this person your friend, or because you do everything for this person, or you down with this person, or whatever, and anything this person have, I support them, and anytime that this person needs something, I'm there for them. So then you are there for them, so you automatically feel like that person is loyal to you too. But then when they not, everybody gets mad. But that person showed you somewhere in there they not as solid and ride or die as you think they are. You are the one that's holding that, overestimating the friendship or overestimating the family friendship. You see what I'm saying? And so that's what causing a lot, because you have some people like, oh, everything that they do, I support them. And you know, every time they need something, I'm there for them. And every time they call me for a ride, I'm there for them. Okay? When that person get their ride, or that person, when you get ready to have something, or you need that person to take you somewhere, and that person be like, oh no, I got something to do. Oh no, I got something to do. Or, oh no, I ain't going to be able to come to your function to support you. Or no, I'm not going to be able to go here for you to support you. Now you mad because you did all that for them. They did not look at you like that, no matter, even if it's your family member or not.
Yeah.
They did not have that same.
You got to keep your expectations low. Like,
well, yeah.
Like, for example, like,
not really.
No. For example, like, I'm gonna go ahead and put out there. That's my baby, man. You know what I'm saying? Like my best friend, my actual best friend now, Ryan. Mm-hmm. So when we first met, well, I'm gonna be honest with you, all the way up for the first 3.5 years. Mm-hmm. I gotta be honest with you. I don't think we were very mutual. We were good friends, mm-hmm. but we wasn't best friends like we are now. And I feel like I wasn't being a genuine good friend to her, because when I tell you that this girl would just, if I was just down and maybe I didn't have something right now, whatever, she would give it to me. She would give me money. It was like maybe a handful of times where my phone off. She'll call me through Wi-Fi. So she'd be like, "Hey, what's your phone on?" I'm like, "Yeah." Next thing you know, my phone on. She be like, "I just paid the phone bill." I'm like, "What the hell?" Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, anytime I got a little chick or a girlfriend, I got a little boo thing, whatever. Like, whenever we into it or something like that, and she would come wherever I'm at, come pick me up and like ride me off somewhere. Like, that girl did it all, bro. And I was like, I can't cap. I was like, but she never complained. And she said she just didn't really function. Like, she just had a big heart. She didn't look at it like, oh, I just wasn't there for her and like that. I mean, she just really, we was cool. So now, and I did back then. I categorized her like after the first 3 years. I was like, that's my best friend. I would say that. Yeah, but she, no. I don't know for exactly, but she would say definitely like, oh yeah, that's my friend. But she wasn't saying like, oh, that's my best friend. She had a best friend already. Right. Then when I started realizing all the stuff she do for me. I was like, man, I got to do more. For that's my dog. So I started, you know. What you call it? Like, you know, you get on equal footing with somebody. Like, you acknowledge the effort that they're doing. You do everything that they do for you. That's what it's supposed to be. Right. So I started doing that and going over and beyond for her. Now we both is equal tied. Like, we best friends. That's my dog. That's how you do it. It has to be an even thing. If one friend is doing more than the other one, that is not the friend you think it is. Yeah. If one family member is doing more for another family member, that family member is not as loyal to you as you think they are. That's just how it is, because I have I don't really have like female. I have more guy friends. Everybody already know that if you've been following the channel. I have more guy friends than I do female friends. Yeah. My female friends are my cousins. You see what I'm saying? I don't have outside female friends. All of my, even though they are my first cousins, they are also like sisters and friends all mixed into one. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? But you do have some family members. I have 2 female cousins. One on the daddy side, one on the mama side. You know, that they always wanted everybody in the family to cater to them. But then when the role is reversed, they have time for everybody on the outside except for their inside family. So that's when you have to wake up and realize, still love her, still dap, you know what I'm saying? If we ever have a family reunion, I'm going to sit right by at the table. But that loyalty, I know is not there like the other female cousin I have. You see what I'm saying? So it's like I have one on the mama side, and then I have one on the daddy side, and you would think like, damn, are they related? But they ain't, because they from 2 different sides. But they act the same way. And it's like, it's all about them. And when it comes time for the rest of the family, either the rest of the family issues are not as important, or the other family issues can be set aside according to them.
It's not that important. But when they are having something or they want that support, then they expect for everybody to be right there. And so that's just family and friends. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not putting my female family on blast, because I'm going to tell you right now, whatever I tell Cafe of Knowledge, I tell them to their damn face. You see what I'm saying? So it ain't like I'm, out nobody. No, I done told them to their goddamn face. This how I feel. You know? So that y'all already know NJ like that shit. I feel, you know what, your shit ain't your shit is stinking, and I don't like it.
I already knew you couldn't say that.
You know, I do. I be like, your shit is stinking, and I don't like it, because see, the rest of us keep grabbing tissue and helping you wipe your shit, but when it comes to us, you saying, oh no, I ain't that loyal, I'm gonna wipe your shit now. You see, and then we got to step back and say, oh.
You gotta evaluate.
Yeah, we had to sit back and say, oh, okay, instead of getting upset about it, like you said, that expectation, you already set your mind to, okay, I ain't breaking my back for this person. I'm going to do what I can, but I ain't breaking no backs, because that person is not going to break any backs for me. That's all you have to do.
That's
and
all
regardless if it's family or friends.
Yeah, that's all it is, man. You got to just watch, just carefully watch. If you feel like anybody, if you feel like you've been doing too much, if you just have that feeling, if you get that feeling like, I think I'm doing too much, or you calling them all the time and they may not be answering like you want to go hang out, but they not answering, or maybe they ain't got time to hang out, but then you look on social media, they always hang out with somebody else. If you feel like, if you have any kind of feeling like that, or that should tell you, nobody should have to openly, verbally tell you, you feel it. That's your spirit talking to you, that's the universe talking to you, that's your answer right there. Yeah, you're not as important to them as they are to you. Like, you know what I'm saying? So,
and it just keeps down confusion, y'all. And I don't know if everybody or some people who watching this show are saying to themselves right now, I sure got somebody in my family like that, or I do have a friend like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because they say 95% of people misidentify a person as a friend. And it turns out the friendship was not what they thought. 95% of us, that's a lot. Now you see why so many arguments and somebody falling out all the time and somebody mad with this person all the time, and you could be talking to a friend and then that friend tell you, oh, I don't even fool with them no more. You be like, I thought y'all was close. Yeah, but so they say, now you hear that a lot. 95% of us go through that. So if you stop overestimating, you won't have that problem. Or if you start evaluating people as they are, you know. So this will help people identify and separate and put friends and family in the right category. They say reevaluate your friends and your families. It will keep down mess, confusion, fights, and headaches. That's what they say. And then they say start calling friends what they really are, acquaintance. That's a good category they fit in.
I actually say that a lot.
Yeah, they say
I can't lie. I say that for a lot of people. I hope I don't offend nobody, because I don't know what they going back telling that person. But they be like, you know, oh yeah, ain't that your homegirl or your homeboy? I be like, I mean, you good acquaintance. Like I know him. You know what I know him, but you know, he cool. She cool. But we just I'm just an acquaintance.
Right.
Yeah. I don't say they're an acquaintance. I say like I'm just an acquaintance for real. I mean they cool, but we don't really kick it like that.
Like that,
you know
right. You know, and that's what you have to do, y'all. And we doing this because we do want people and family members and friends to where it's not, people ain't falling out so much. People ain't arguing so much, ain't fighting so much. You got some family members that don't even talk to each other because they was expecting for one family member to do for them as what they do for them, and it doesn't work that way. You see what I'm saying? And just because they family don't mean they loyal. And just because they your friend don't mean they loyal, you know? So it's just, they say there's nothing worse than overestimating a friend and a family member. They say that's the worst feeling in the world, because then it turns out to where it could be your worst nightmare, and the betrayal is something awful. it's like you feel like you've been betrayed.
That's
and that's the worst feeling in the world.
Those two situations that happened with me with the guy, like I can't cap. Yeah, I did. That definitely did. It didn't really. I can't lie. That's just my opinion. It didn't hurt enough. But yeah, betrayed. Yeah, like I was like
you
the
feel
nerve
betrayed.
of this mother. You know what I'm saying? Like I was like, you know, and
Yeah.
you know, I wouldn't do that to, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, man, it was
just you feel betrayed, and that's what they say. You feel betrayed, and that's the most awful feeling in the world, especially when you felt like it was y'all friendship or something was better than that. You know, and then turn out it could be a little simple thing that will tear it apart, but then you have to look back and make sure that everything was equal. If everything was not equal, then you have to reevaluate that. You know, and you have to do that. If you keep inviting if somebody keep inviting you to their birthday party, and you go every year to their birthday party, and every time you have a birthday party, that person don't show up. That person is showing you right there that you are not as valuable to them as you want to be.
Or not even that. It could be this. Yeah, you're right. It could be this birthday party, right? You having a birthday party, you invite them. They come, say for 5 years straight. They come about 2 of them, but the other 3 they just couldn't make it or whatever, right? But every time, all them 5 years, guess what? You had a birthday party, but they had one too. When they throw their birthday celebration or party, you never was invited.
Well, yeah, I mean that's clear sign.
That'll tell you right there. You wouldn't believe how many people ignore it.
No, but I'm saying you ain't got to do that to me. But one birthday party, shit. If I have a birthday party and I invite you, and you have a birthday party and you invite me and I come, and then vice versa, I have one and you don't come. That's the rap. I mean, I know that sound hard. Damn, you don't give nobody a chance. No, it's just, that's what I'm saying is, I pay attention to what, like they say, scientists say that. They showing you signs right then. But if you would choose to ignore it, that's where the betrayal, you start feeling like you betrayed and heartbroken, because the first thing most people do say is, as much as I have done for them. See, listen to the key word, y'all. As much as I have done.
Right.
So that shows there it was uneven. Because you have to say, as much as I have done for this person, as much as I do for her, or as much as I do for him, that's how they do me. Listen to what you're saying. That's where you have to catch yourself before you can say that, as much as I have done. See, once you do one, maybe 2 things, and you see that it's not coming back in return, you chop it and put them in that category they're supposed to be in, to where you don't keep doing as much as you do. You see? That's how you keep that down. You see? So you are right. A lot of people choose to ignore it. And that's when they claim or they feel like that person, shit, think about it. Because I know plenty of people that they go everywhere somebody asks them to go. They be the first ones there. And then when they have something, ain't that many people there for them.
Ooh.
And it makes that person really feels bad,
Yeah.
But then you have to tell that person, well, quit going to everything that they have. The ones who, even if it didn't but one person show up, that's the person you continue to support.
Yeah.
Yeah. And everybody else don't do it. You see what I'm saying? And that way it will really stop this overestimating families and overestimating friends. Really do. Because I have female cousins that will travel here so much, and I get with them and we talk and and then you have some that you just don't. But that don't mean I don't love them. I just put them in that category, that love you, but I'm not a loyal love you. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not a loyal love you to me. You see what I'm saying? So That's all I'm saying right there. So y'all, we really, I think that was a good thing. You brought out a lot of points too about best friends and how to distinguish and how to call them. But and you just have to make sure, don't ride for anyone harder than they will ride for you.
I never forget this motherfucker pulled up on me. Talk about Ryan.
Oh.
Pulled up on me at the job. Said, you at work? I'm like, duh, yeah, I'm here. Come outside. Came out there. What's up, G? She's like, here. I'm like, what's this? Gave me $100. No reason. She's like, no reason. Just wanted to give it to me.
Right, but those are
I
what
said,
friends.
I be damn. Like,
yeah, that's what friends do. Now you owe her $100 off the goddamn back. You know what I'm saying?
I been gave it back. I been gave it back, but I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Shit like that, bro. Think about it, y'all. How many more you know just can do it? Yeah. How many friends you got that could just pull up on you and be like, hey, I'm at home. They pull up on you like, here.
Yeah,
here's
but
some money.
that's
just
what,
for no fucking reason. Just
that's what some friends do, and like with my my male friends that I have as friends, you know, I don't have no problem with that at all. It's like, it's even Steven with everything.
Yeah.
It's just even everything. So it's never that I support them and then I'm sitting back like they don't never support me. I've never had that. And they can't say that about me either. It's so much easier, y'all. I'm not trying to say not having female friends is not easy, but it's so much easier with having homeboys.
I think it's always easy with the opposite sex because there's a lot of animosity, there's a lot of jealousy, there's a lot of trying to outdo each other.
That's why I only have cousins as friends.
Because men are the same way. Like women are very competitive with each other as well, secretly. Men are very competitive with each other. You know what I mean? So it's easier when you have the opposite sex as friends because now it's more of a mutual understanding. Like, not trying to be funny, but y'all ain't necessarily got it. Y'all can definitely probably even be attracted to each other.
Right.
But it's more of a mesh. It's more of a mesh.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all don't have nothing to prove to the other person. It's like, I like you too. I think you're cool too.
Yeah.
But when it's two guys, it's, I'm not all the time, but most of the time it's, who thing the bigger, like, who bigger, like, who can talk the most trash, but I got this, I got that, what you got, like, but you just homeboy, right, and women, same way, like, girl, let me tell you about this nigga that tried to talk to me last night, let me tell you about, girl, guess who was in my inbox, the nigga, that's a dude that she talking to that like her, but then her friend come up back to me, girl, dude you just tell me about last week, how about he in my inbox now, like, you know what I'm saying, like, it's too much, it's just too much competition going on, it's better when it's the opposite sex.
It's a lot, so, but it can be done. It's just like best friend female and best friend males. That's male. It can happen. You just have to make sure you don't overestimate that friend.
Yeah.
That's just it, and don't overestimate that family member. You know what I'm saying? Because that's why my female friends are my cousins. Because even if they do something to piss me off, and even if I do something to piss them off, we get passes.
Yeah.
We get passes not to kick your ass. You see what I'm saying? But for the outside, you don't get no passes.
Yeah.
And so I ain't got time to be going to jail for them, that type of shit.
Yeah.
So I just stick with my family member because see, we give passes before we kick your ass, with each other.
Yeah.
Because we cousins.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's the good thing. So I don't have to worry about going to jail, with the outside because they messing up. But, because I done been close when I say, let me stop having outside female friends. Let me just stick with my family because I'm going to go to jail for one of you niggas. You know what I'm saying? So that's just how it is. So, but anyway, so, y'all, that's all we have. Do you got anything else to say on that point?
That's pretty
okay.
good.
Well, that's all we have. Stop overestimating friends and family.
Oh, I do got one more.
Go ahead.
Right before we go.
Go ahead.
My friend, I gotta say her name because,
Now, don't you have these folk getting
I'm
on
not
my
because
ass.
no. I have to say her name because this is an actual apology to her or whatever.
Oh, okay.
And her name is Quan.
Okay.
And I don't know if she's gonna see this or not, but baby,
she ain't no subscriber.
I don't know. She probably is.
Is she a friend of yours?
I sent it to
She
her a
should
while,
be.
and she did subscribe months back.
Go ahead.
So, but you know, I'm sorry, baby. Like, you know, I'm gonna tell you right now. I really feel like that woman was there for me a lot, and I didn't reciprocate. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I'm gonna tell you, for example, like when I first met her, I was going through a trial and tribulation with the court system.
Yeah.
And so, you know, they trying to take your boy away for a while. Like that. She wrote down her name and her number and her address and said, you need to call me or whatever. And then also during my segments of when I was going to court, she gave me, I didn't ask for nothing. She was like, what they say, how much they bond, how much I just met her.
Okay, so,
and it was like,
okay, so what about you just act like she don't exist now or something?
And anytime a birthday party, any kind of event she had, she would invite me, she would want me to come around.
You wasn't going?
Yeah, I would go. But then, now the difference is, like I say, I feel like I need to apologize. She would ask for certain things in return, and I just couldn't offer it. Or like
well,
one
if you
time,
couldn't offer it, then that
that
doesn't make you a bad person. Like if you don't have it to give,
but I feel like she still felt.
Yeah, but I'm
like,
just saying, when you ever get it, like you want it, then you get it to.
Right. But I still feel like she felt like she was kind of betraying me because there's a lot of stuff that I just didn't bother trying to do or help with her.
Well, I'm quite sure she understands.
So,
I'm quite sure
we still chat and stuff.
Yeah,
and
I'm quite sure
but
she
we're not as
understands.
close as we would.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But you do have to keep it even, Steven, because that's what we're saying is that she started reevaluating and saying, okay, I was doing this much, but he's not doing as much.
Yeah.
So then that's when she still kind of be your friend. You just in a whole nother different category.
Right.
So that's where you got to pull yourself out of that other category and try to bring yourself back to the, I'm there for you category.
Yeah.
You know, that's all.
I got her back. She knows all
that's all that is.
You know.
So anything else?
Now that's it right there.
All right then. That's all we got. Gain knowledge to prevent blockage. And we all know what that means. The more y'all know, the harder it is for anybody to block y'all from y'all goals and success. Bye-bye. See y'all later.